James Sykes says his Toyota Prius could have killed him.
It was accelerating out of control, period.
A day after the California Highway Patrol helped him stop his runaway hybrid car in Interstate 8, the realtor was at a local Toyota dealer.
And I was laying on the brakes. It was not slowing down.
Looking for someone to tell him what went wrong with his vehicle.
A Prius?
Yeah.
And what's going on? Is your accelerator stuck?
Yeah, I
Yes?
pulled it. Yeah.
On Monday, authorities say Sykes' car sped out of control in the San Diego area in upwards of 90 miles an hour.
I could smell the brakes, and I knew he'd been trying to apply them because of that. I got alongside the right and got on my public address system to advise him that I was there to try to help him.
Hello?
Sir?
Over a 35 to 40 mile stretch of road, law enforcement tried to help Sykes slow down.
I recall, trying to tell him to force the car out of gear if he could, put it in neutral, turn the ignition off. Those were just a couple things.
You all right?
I pressed those brakes as far as I could. At the end there, I don't think there's any brakes left. I actually could hear metal.
The brakes were definitely down to hardly any material. There was a bunch of brake material on the ground and inside the wheels.
Sykes spoke outside the dealership where he had his 2008 Prius checked out for the recall about 3 weeks ago. He didn't buy his car here, but says the dealership said his car wasn't on the recall list. He says El Cajon Toyota has been more helpful than the automaker.
Their lines are too busy to accept phone calls, so they keep saying call back later. So we've not been able to reach Toyota on this at all. We got a phone call from Washington, D.C.
The dealership is keeping the car so that a federal investigator can have a look at it.
I love Toyotas. I will not drive a Prius again.
Sykes' tale just more bad news for an automaker reeling from bad publicity. John Moan, The Associated Press, El Cajon, California.